Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am finally catching up on my normal schedule. So this is going to be the February monthly readings. I'm only going to do one reading for each sign this month, and then hopefully by next month in March I'll be back to the 2 readings per sign, as well as the astrology readings, which will continue to be by element. So there's Capricorn season readings, there's Aquarius season readings, and now we're doing February mini love messages for all signs. Sorry, well, yes, I will be doing one for each sign, but this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You guys have the most views on your year ahead spread, so that's why you're going first. So let's see, what are the messages for Cancer, Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? As always, if the messages resonate, please like, share, comment, subscribe at any point. There are also ways to donate to support this channel and this work, or you can also book a personal reading with me. Right now, my relationship readings, the full ones, are actually 50% off. So it's a really good deal. They're 50% off until the 22nd of February. So what are the messages for Cancer, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm seeing the Lover's card reverse. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or it could just be talking about disconnecting from a soulmate, okay? Which I feel like is kind of in line with energy that we saw for you, Cancers, a lot last year, okay? Again, more air energy coming out there with the Ace of Swords, but I feel like that's, you know, again, could be indicative of a sign that you're dealing with. Obviously, we're talking about more than just Gemini then. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it could just be talking about really, you know, honoring and following your truth, cutting out any confusion here, heading towards victory. You have the Three of Pentacles on the other side, the Chariot card, which is your energy, Cancer. Okay, again, I'm getting this energy of like moving forward, moving on. Queen of Cups, your energy again. Sorry, hold on, my dog it's like really early in the morning and he's playing very loudly with his toy. Zeus, no. He's such a bully. He's a bulldog. Okay, you have the Four of Swords. So I'm definitely getting a very clear message here about you and someone you may have been connected with in the past. You see the Sun card is coming up here reversed, okay? So could be talking about someone who might have Leo energy in their chart as well. I've been seeing this energy a lot, which is this, you know, people are really sort of struggling with, you know, seeing the bright side, you know, for lack of a better phrase, of just sort of like maintaining a positive and optimistic attitude, which is completely understandable given everything that we've all been going through. You know, so just focus on, you know, your own grounding, your own sort of peace of mind, your own clarity. Do things that, you know, bring you happiness and joy. Do things that you enjoy, that you love to do. I feel like that might help. You know, this could also be, you know, talking about someone else as well. Okay. Because again, I am getting this like sort of moving on or separation kind of energy. And I have a feeling that there's someone who's sort of like watching you, move on, or watching you walk away, watching you leave, who, may not exactly be happy about it. For others of you, okay, this could also be talking about a child of yours that maybe is struggling also, right, with their sort of with their mood. Okay, so pay attention to that if that feels like it resonates. So again, the first card you have coming out here, Ace of Swords, air energy, like I already said, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But again, when I see this card, it's really talking about, you know, cutting out ancillary things, people, places, things, relationships, things that really no longer align with you or where it is that you're trying to go. I'm also getting, we know that you're, you know, an intuitive sign already, right? I often get that off of all the water signs, right? And the other signs, some of the other signs as well. I mean, I believe we all have, you know, sort of psychic abilities, or can sort of, you know, tune and tap into our intuition. It's the extent to which you pay attention to it. But for some of you, I'm getting very clearly here, especially again, if you are working on sort of, you know, grounding and meditative and mindful practices, or even sort of like creative or artistic practices or hobbies, it's really opening up your third eye, I feel like, and really connecting you with your intuition. So again, stay focused. I feel like stay on that track, okay? Because that's what's leading you here towards victory, right? The Six of Wands is a card of triumph. It's a card of victory. You see here, like the man is kind of fending off this lion, which for me is, again, this Leo energy that we might see here in the Sun card. I just saw Gemini again, okay, with the Magician card. But yeah, it's like, you know, I feel like with, you know, this definitely feels like someone you share a past history with. Like there feels like there's already, there feels like there's already sort of been an established relationship, or, like even like an on again, off again kind of situation. But regardless, what I'm trying to say is that it just feels like you kind of really know this person or this energy. You know that they, they aren't aligned with you, right? Because they bring sort of feelings of, they bring conflict, okay? Whether it's like out and out, someone that it's like y'all just like get on each other's last nerves, or, they bring out the toxic side in you. And we all have people like that in our lives, right? No matter how much, you might try to like rise above. Sometimes it really is just about like cutting that energy out of your life, or creating as much distance as you can. Obviously, if you like share a child, that might be a little bit more difficult. But just sort of, being really clear about setting your intentions, okay, which obviously following the new moon that we had the other day in Aquarius, it's still a good time to set intentions, as well as, affirming your boundaries, setting your boundaries and sticking to them. You have the 7 of Cups here reverse. I love seeing this card reverse because it's saying that you're sort of cutting out, any semblance of confusion, especially around the heart space. I feel like, again, this feels like an established sort of relationship or pattern, or again, someone that I feel like this person caused a lot of chaos and confusion, and it could be for really a myriad of reasons. Maybe they themselves aren't really clear on what they want. It feels like someone maybe was like playing the field, had a bunch of options that may have contributed to it. But again, I feel this like direct impact on like your sort of, mental and emotional stability. So again, I feel like it's sort of in your best interest, even just health wise, to continue to create space and distance between you and this person. Okay. 3 of Pentacles is coming up here. So another sort of storyline that I'm getting off of this, okay, again, is that you sort of know some kind of truth, okay? It may not have been explicitly communicated. Maybe for some of you it is, okay? But again, I'm getting this energy of like someone just had something else going on. So whether it was another person, whether it was, they were planning to move, change jobs, but I just feel this energy of like someone not necessarily really being forthcoming about what it is that they were doing, or, working towards, or what they wanted. And I don't feel like it's you, Cancer. So I definitely feel like it's someone you were in partnership with, or even are in partnership with now. And the sort of, the other message I'm getting from this card is actually more so about you. And really sort of tapping into your creativity. I'm seeing a lot of energy around the solar plexus chakra, which for me is like the seat and source of creativity, as well as the heart chakra, right? Which of course the heart chakra, plays a part in terms of our relationships, but for me, it's also very much so tied to, our passions, which is, for me pertains to our life purpose. So I feel like there's, maybe something here that you're working on. Maybe some of you've even like started a new job, or you're thinking about sort of, changing jobs, changing careers, even changing fields, or again, just sort of starting something new that feels like it's very artistically and creatively aligned. And I also feel like you're kind of like I definitely don't feel like you're sharing this information with this energy that I'm picking up on specifically, but I do feel like you actually are, perhaps meeting and connecting with other people that you may collaborate with, or, who may be sort of able to help you in some way. Okay. The next card, like I mentioned, the Chariot, Cancer energy. So again, especially right here along the middle of this reading with the 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and the Chariot, I do feel like there's like a little bit of a pause. So just keep that in mind, because I feel like there's, either some type of travel or even like physical relocation that's coming up, but it doesn't feel like it's happening just yet. It feels like it's, maybe like a few months, or even like later on down the line in the year, perhaps maybe sometime around summer, like perhaps around your birthday season. Cancers, I guess we'll see when we get there, right? But I do feel this very sort of rapidly moving energy, okay? If it's not actually talking about like physical travel or, relocation, again, it could be talking about developments happening with something new that you may be thinking about, working on, applying for again. But again, I do feel like there's like a little bit of, not really a delay, it's just like, it's just not happening yet. It's not ready yet. You know, so for right now, we'll just look at the Four of Swords super quick, which is kind of like the outcome card in this deck. But for right now, the guidance is really just to, like, you know, you're kind of in a holding pattern, right? So use that time to your benefit, right? Again, use that time for self-reflection, for meditation, for grounding, you know, for any myriad of things. Maybe you're working on your health. Maybe, again, you're sort of deep diving into your creativity. You know, maybe you're picking up habits and hobbies that you haven't even touched or thought about since childhood, and you're sort of reincorporating those things now. So definitely take the time to do that, and definitely make sure you're getting rest too, right? Because this card is like a literal card of rest, right? And it seems like you've actually done a lot of work and action already, you know, maybe trying to make the situation work, maybe trying to improve yourself, extricate yourself, whatever the case may be. Right now is really a period of rest. And then again, sort of that movement, that fast forward movement is coming up here with the Chariot card. Okay. And then finally, we have your energy here, Queen of Cups. So I'm getting a couple of things. One, again, I feel like whatever work you're sort of doing on yourself, it's really, really helping to heal your heart chakra, especially from, you know, anything that sort of may have hurt you or, you know, caused you sort of anxiety or stress, especially related to this past situation. You're really healing from that. And that's really, really beautiful, you know, that, you know, when we're able to sort of get back up again, right, after having been sort of tossed around or knocked around. The other thing that I'm getting though too is that I do feel like, so I'm getting like one of two things. Either I'm getting like this person, okay, again, this past person that you sort of dealt with may sort of try to rush back in. I feel like especially, right, which is why you may be sort of keeping things to yourself, especially if they see, right, or they can really sense how great things are going for you or will be going for you again in the near term. Like I just feel this energy of like them almost realizing like, kind of like too little too late, like realizing what they've lost. The other energy that I'm getting is that I feel like there could be another person, right? And again, that plays into perhaps someone new that you may be meeting or connecting with, could possibly be another air sign, right? And another water sign, another Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, you know, in pursuit of you here, right? Basically wanting to claim your heart. Now, I will just say, right, in either case, okay, in terms of the person that you've already dealt with, I'm not really so sure about that, because I'm really getting a very strong, again, Five of Wands as well as a Five of Swords kind of energy, this, you know, conflict laden. I feel like it's something like very specifically related to their communication. Like maybe they're just like an out and out liar, right? But again, it's like I feel like you sort of know, you have experience with this. And I feel like, you know, the guidance there is like, you know, the situation, maybe like dead is not really the word, but there's definitely needs to be some distance. There definitely needs to be a break. There definitely needs to be, again, really solid boundaries in place, you know, and maybe giving this own person like their time to sort of figure out, right, what it is that they want. And again, I sort of felt that energy that they might sort of come to some sort of realization and then come in, right, relatively quickly. And if it's a new person, okay, so one, that new person may not be around yet. So again, there's a message and a call to have patience. But if there is someone new, let's say that you've connected with, they actually could be an air sign. I slipped and said that, and there's oftentimes a reason why I slip and say things. So could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well, or they could have, you know, both water and air energy, you know, in their natal chart, if you know their natal chart. But I do feel like, you know, this is saying like, don't rush, right? Let the situation, and this is like, I literally did, I do card pulls on Instagram once a week. Not on my personal Instagram, actually. It's on my Black Cosmos Queen Instagram, which I don't actually think I have listed down below. Maybe I do. I don't remember. But, this is literally like the guidance that you got yesterday from the romance angels, which we are going to pull another romance angel in here, but it said, let go of control issues. And it's like the main energy that I was feeling with that was like patience, 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 right? Like not trying to rush or control things, because that shows that we're lacking in faith and trust, right? That things are going to go the way that we want them to go anyway. So let's get your romance angel and then we'll close out the reading, Cancers. Trying to get through a few readings this morning. Oops. Before I'm going to do a Clubhouse room, I think. For those of y'all who are in Clubhouse, I've been doing like mini messages over there, like, you know, 1 to a few card pulls. It's not like really a full reading. It's definitely a mini message, all donation based. So if you want to join me there, I'll be doing that at 8 o'clock. This probably won't even be posted by then, to be honest, so maybe I shouldn't talk about it. But of course, you can always book a personal reading with me. So the card you got, look at that. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. What did I just say? Have patience. So Cancer, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Again, thank you all so much for your support, for your patience, right? As I sort of got back into the flow of things this year. It took a while. But yeah, that's your, February mini love message. Again, if the reading resonated, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to donate to support this work, that's always very much appreciated. A donation of any amount, it can literally be $1. And it really, it just really, again, helps to fuel and support this work. So, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, again, relationship readings, the full ones, which are multi card spreads, much longer than these, they're usually like 45 minutes to an hour long, are 50% off. So if that interests you, again, all the links are down below. I also have a monthly newsletter that you can subscribe to, all that good stuff. But in any case, again, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next reading. Bye.